Did you know that 38 of the world's most developed countries coordinate billions of dollars every year for global development? Together, OECD members provide the majority of the world's official development assistance, also known as ODA. But who actually manages this money? Which agencies fund projects? Which ones implement them on the ground? Let's explore all OECD member countries and their main development cooperation agencies. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, is a group of 38 high-income countries that coordinate economic and development policies. Within the OECD, the Development Assistance Committee, the DAC, tracks and sets standards for development aid. Now let's go country by country. Australia, Agency, Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, DFAT. Role, funds and manages Australia's development cooperation, mainly in the Pacific and Southeast Asia. Austria, Agency, Austrian Development Agency, ADA. Role, implements Austria's development projects in Africa, Eastern Europe, and the Western Balkans. Belgium, Agency, Enabel, Belgian Development Agency. Role, implements Belgium's international development programs. Canada, Agency, Global Affairs, Canada, GAC. Role, manages development assistance, humanitarian aid, and peace programming. Chile, Agency, Agencia Chilena de Cooperación Internacional para el Desarrollo, AGCID. Role, focuses on South-South cooperation in Latin America. Colombia, Agency, Agencia Presidencial de Cooperación Internacional de Colombia, APC Colombia. Role, coordinates international cooperation and development partnerships. Costa Rica, Agency, Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Worship, International Cooperation Directorate. Role, manages cooperation programs and South-South initiatives. Czech Republic, Agency, Czech Development Agency, CZDA. Role, implements Czech development projects. Denmark, Agency, DANIDA, Danish International Development Agency. Role, funds and manages Danish development cooperation globally. Estonia, Agency, Estonian Center for International Development, ESTDev. Role, implements Estonia's development and humanitarian aid. Finland, Agency, Ministry for Foreign Affairs, Department for Development Policy. Role, oversees Finland's development cooperation. France, Agency, Agence Française de Développement, AFD. Role, finance and implements development projects worldwide. Germany, Agencies, Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ, Policy and Funding, GIZ, Implementation, KfW Development Bank, Financial Cooperation. Role, one of the largest bilateral donors globally. Greece, Agency, Hellenic Aid, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Hungary, Agency, Hungary Helps Agency. Iceland, Agency, Icelandic International Development Agency, ICIDA. Ireland, Agency, Irish Aid, Department of Foreign Affairs. Israel, Agency, Mashav, Israel's Agency for International Development Cooperation. Italy, Agency, Italian Agency for Development Cooperation, AICS. Japan, Agency, Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA. South Korea, Agencies, KYOICA, Korea International Cooperation Agency, EDCF, Economic Development Cooperation Fund. Latvia, Agency, Central Finance and Contracting Agency, CFCA. Lithuania, Agency, Central Project Management Agency, CPVA. Luxembourg, Agency, LuxDev, Luxembourg Development Cooperation Agency. Mexico, Agency, AMEXID, Mexican Agency for International Development Cooperation. Netherlands, Agency, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Directorate General for International Cooperation. New Zealand, Agency, New Zealand Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, MFAT. Norway, Agency, NORAD, Norwegian Agency for Development Cooperation. Poland, Agency, Polish Aid, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Portugal, Agency, Camões, Institute for Cooperation and Language. Slovakia, Agency, Slovak Aid, Slovak Agency for International Development Cooperation. Slovenia, Agency, Ministry of Foreign and European Affairs, Development Cooperation Directorate. Spain, Agency, Spanish Agency for International Development Cooperation, AECID. Sweden, Agency, Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency, SIDA. Switzerland. Agency, Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, SDC. Turkey. Agency, Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency, TICA. United Kingdom. Agency, Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, FCDO. United States. Agency, United States Agency for International Development, USAID. European Union. Agency, European Commission. Directorate General for International Partnerships, DG NTPA. Role, one of the world's largest multilateral donors. Development cooperation is not charity. It is managed by professional institutions, backed by governments, implemented by experts, and measured through international standards. Together, OECD members shape global development policy, and understanding who runs aid helps us understand how the world works. Subscribe for more deep dives into development cooperation.